Good afternoon. Hope you're all having a great day. We'd spend a few minutes talking about my experience with the first gen Traeger Timberline 1300. I bought this used, private sale off of someone. I honestly don't think he was having great luck with it. I sure didn't when I first got it. When I first came home with this and used it, I found it would take at least an hour to preheat to 225 degrees. If I ever had to open the lid, which, I mean, we have to once in a while, right? It would probably take 20 minutes to recover to get back to your set temperature after that. I honestly never even tried going much over 250 because I didn't have a half a day to give to it to see if it could get there. Other issues I had were the super smoke feature turned a turkey I had. I only used it for like 30 minutes, but it turned a turkey, I'd say gray. It seemed like it was producing soot, which if you go out and do your internet research, you'll be able to find plenty about that. I think that's about it for the issues I had with it. Oh, that's not true. One long cook for pork butt, my first ever on it. I got home, took it out, and it tasted like I cooked it in the oven. No wood-fired taste one bit. I've cooked on pellet grill plenty of times, so it wasn't the learning curve that, hey, the smoke flavor isn't nearly as strong. It was non-existent on this. Worked with Traeger. They were actually really cool about it. They have actually warrantied this item, and they are aware that I bought it private sale, and they have still sent me parts through warranty work. So that's pretty awesome. So with that, replaced the controller and also the fan inside. I had also removed, there used to be a shroud around the fan. Turns out I guess that was prohibiting airflow. So took that off, and I'm actually happy to report that I'm going to keep it. There was for quite a while where I wasn't sure if I was actually going to keep this thing. I've done several long cooks on it now. The smoke flavor is there again. In fact, you can even see some smoke output, which you used to not be able to. Now, admittedly, it's different than if you're used to any of the other Traeger models. This one's more constant and thin as far as smoke output goes, where I find, the others tend to, I'm not going to say billow smoke, but we'll just use that word for now, billow smoke for a few minutes and then not. This one tends to just put out smoke more consistently. I find under 225 degrees. If you go above 225, I don't really notice any smoke output anymore from this. I haven't used the super smoke feature much after that. I find it puts out enough smoke for me just cooking at 200 or under for a few hours. I'll usually bump it up to 225 after, yeah, probably 3 or 4 hours to finish the rest of the cook. As far as high temperatures go, I personally haven't tried to sear anything. I usually use the Texas Elite. I've got some grill grates in that, so that does fine. But I've done some baking in this at 350 and 400 degrees, and it was fine. The temps are super consistent on it, which is pretty cool. I think probably one of my favorite features is the ability to do the Wi-Fi. Loading up the app now. So, take a look. There, we're actually running a little warm today. It's about 80 degrees right now. Take a look at the app though. You can do all your controlling right from here. I'll So it's instant too, you know, when you turn it, or when you change things on the phone, it goes right to the grill. I've controlled this from work, out grocery shopping. It's pretty awesome. Since we've got it in super smoke, I'll show you the smoke output of that. It's a little breezy, so it might be hard to see today, but and I think the other big thing I absolutely love is the room in this thing. So right now all I've got is a 10-pound pork butt in here, but I can give you a little preview of the space. A lot of space, and I've got the top shelf removed as well. You can do a lot of cooking on here. Anyway, again, I've been pretty happy with this. Would I go out and buy a new one? I don't know. $2,000 is a lot of money. I didn't pay anywhere near that for this. It's sturdy. The lid is heavy, and I do find they advertise double insulated walls, and it's I mean, it's true. I'm not going to today because it's sitting in the sun, but if it's in the shade, you can honestly touch the outside and not burn yourself. I've cooked with this in 0 degrees in Iowa winter with snow on the ground, and it was fine. I'm sure it used a little more pellets, but it wasn't anything that I could notice. So that's pretty cool. Hopper capacity is, you know, good enough. I think this has a 24-pound if I remember right, which, I mean, if you're smoking, that's gonna be about a day. I'm fine with that. Yes, I know there are others that have bigger hoppers, which is cool, but this is big enough for me. Again, smoke output it's there. I know a lot of people complain that it's not. I mean, I guess you can see it for yourself. It's there. So anyway, I hope this was helpful for you. I've really enjoyed it. You know, if you ever do find a used one somewhere, you know, I'd encourage you to pick it up. Traeger's been really cool with fixing things, even in that scenario. Then you can save yourself a bunch of money. So how about that? Anyway, have a great day.